Today, we talk about partition walls. What are the options? What are the pros and cons? And why do architects and engineers keep choosing the wrong ones? Hey, welcome to the first episode of Why Did You Build It That Way, where we explore why certain design and construction methods are the way they are, and how these decisions impact you as a homeowner. Partition walls are what define your interior space. But more than just dividing rooms, they affect everything: cost, space efficiency, insulation, and even the long-term flexibility of your home. It's choosing between lightweight steel framing with boards, concrete hollow blocks, or wood framing isn't just about preference. It's about function, budget, and long-term goals. Let's start with the default material for many Filipino homes: concrete hollow blocks, or CHB. These are usually paired with a thick layer of cement, sand, and gravel, or just sand for bedding mortar between each block. Why is it the default? Well, it's been around the longest and is the most widely available. There are local manufacturers everywhere, solid, familiar, and durable. But is it the best choice? Let's look at some examples. In many homes, CHB walls are used for non-load-bearing partitions, such as those in the service area or dividing a living room into smaller spaces. In this case, the wall does not transfer any structural loads or building up to it, so using solid concrete is overkill. A non-load-bearing wall shouldn't be taking the weight of an entire roof, so why is it built like one? Perhaps because people perceive concrete as inherently strong and durable. After all, it is what most houses have been built with for generations. But this durability comes at a cost. A typical 230 millimeters thick CHB wall with a cement sand finish costs around 1,800 pesos per square meter in 2022. This is almost 4 times more expensive than a light gauge steel stud wall with a gypsum board finish, which only costs around 450 pesos per square meter. The additional thickness of the CHB also reduces usable floor and ceiling space by 230 millimeters or 9 inches. And let's not forget the extended time and labor hours required for a CHB wall. Each block needs individual handling and placing, then waiting for it to set. This slows down construction time and delays occupancy. Steel framing with fiber cement boards or gypsum is a lighter, faster alternative. It's often found in modern commercial interiors, but is now being used more in residential construction too. Steel studs are incredibly versatile and can be cut to precise lengths for each level. Drywall and gypsum boards are attached to the studs and finished with either paint or tiles. The entire process is neat and fast, since most of the work can be done off-site. Gypsum board also has a Class A fire rating and is moisture resistant, making it suitable for wet areas like kitchens and bathrooms. Additionally, these materials are recyclable. Wooden partitions are another common option, especially for low-budget or traditional builds. They're easy to install, flexible for small renovations, and give a warm aesthetic. However, they're not as durable as concrete or steel. Without termite treatment and proper framing, they deteriorate quickly. In high humidity or flood-prone areas, wooden walls can swell, warp, or even collapse, making them a risky choice. So what's the solution? Don't treat all walls the same. A CR wall doesn't need to be CHB just because Matibe. A walk-in closet wall doesn't need to carry the weight of a fence. Think function per space. Which brings us back to our original question. Why was it built that way? Perhaps it was built that way because that's what people are used to. But that doesn't make it the best choice. Just because something is familiar or has been done for a long time doesn't mean it's the best choice. Sometimes tradition gets in the way of progress. Sometimes we hold on to old habits when there are better alternatives. Choosing the right partition wall can save you time, money, and space. It can future-proof your home for renovations or alterations. So ask your contractor why that wall type here. If he can't explain, you're probably paying for his habit, not your need. What do you think? Do you agree that homeowners sometimes make the mistake of applying a one-size-fits-all approach to wall types? Or do you have other theories as to why certain walls are built a certain way? Let us know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more episodes of Why Did You Build It That Way?